no one went through a transformation last season, like, and at this point, she is, an established superhero within this universe. How cool is that? Just on a certain, primal fan level, to see that transformation and to kind of, experience it as both an actor and then, a fan.
It's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
It was a long time coming. I think they wrote really well for me. Excuse me. And I think that they made it as legitimate as possible, and the writers are brilliant, and thank God it finally happened.
She paid her dues, though. It seems
yeah.
like no one's earned that more than she has in the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Season 2 for me as an actor, I really try to go there, and I feel like season 2, emotionally, it was really draining, and season 3, the beginning was the same, and it was definitely tough, and I think that it's great now to be able to look back on it and be like, wow, you know what, the way that it went, though, is the way that it should have gone, and finally now that I'm here and I'm Black married and kicking ass and training, it makes it that much more worth it and exciting and fulfilling, and it's, you have no idea. Like, when it happened, I was like, oh my God. But it's awesome. How cool is it to be a superhero?
So many of us were right there with Cisco when he was like fanboy tripping over when he visited Starlight.
Yeah, it was so cool. It is so cool. It's still sort of kind of unbelievable. But yeah.
So what kind of training are you doing for the role, and how many of what are you doing stunt-wise, and what's that been like?
Well, I like working out, but I'm a bit of an extremist, so I've been working out quite a bit, but a lot of heavier weight, old school style, and I'm also in martial arts, and have been working, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I post sometimes about my training and what I do, but I'm with the Tompas, doing double Tompas, and I was in kickboxing all last year, and this year I think it's probably going to be more. It's probably going to be more of that, and continuing with the martial arts and weightlifting. But it's good to know that in my real life, if anyone messes with me, I can kick their ass. So that's kind of a fun feeling. But as far as the stunts go, there's not really. I can do most of the stuff, but then insurance gets involved, and they don't want me jumping off rooftops. And fair enough, fine. But we have a wonderful stunt team, and the girl who doubles me, her name's Alan, and she's fantastic. And she's awesome. And I love when we go there and she basically they'll set up the fight, and then she shows me what my part is, the choreography, and I'll sit there and I totally geek out over it, because I'll be like, okay, come on, Alan, I'm not in this shot, but let's do it again, or I'll just keep fighting with her just because it's fun. She'll play the other person's role and we'll just go for it, and just are you sure I'm yes, let's do this. Constantly. It's awesome.
Will we be seeing more Nissa and Laurel interactions?
I hope so. I love Katrina. She's wonderful, and I like the relationship. But we'll see.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you.